Alright, here's my Bushmaster AR-15 rifle, match rifle. Pop it open for you. Marine Corps sticker. Nice rifle right there. Got my magazine, empty magazine. Safety materials, sling for prone and sitting and kneeling position. My Dewey cleaning rod, ammo holder for offhand, and high power rifle scorebook, and some pins that I can write in them. Back up a little bit. There you go. Take off the side guard. Open the bolt. Chamber's empty.
And you want to give me that clothes?
Chamber's empty. My bad, dropped it. Here's the business side. Here's the back. Your safety. So right now it's on fire because you can't have the bolt open and have it on safety. Magazine release. Charging handle. Front sight, rear sight. These are my two magazines. They're both 10-round magazines, even though they look like 20-round magazines. I use them in rapid fire. I don't know why they're green. They're stainless steel. Alright, this rifle is safe. I've checked. There's no magazine. You can see the bolt is empty. The safety's off, but I know that the bolt's empty, so there's no danger. Okay, I'm about to show you how to disassemble it. I unhooked the sling. Show down here. I unhooked the sling from the back. Okay, and I closed the bolt. To disassemble it, you have to have the bolt closed. Okay. The first thing you do. Okay. There's a retaining pin. Right here. Push it from the non-business side. Okay. Push it. Pop it out a little bit. Grab a hold of it. That separates the upper. This is the upper, and this is the lower. Sorry, it's kind of clumsy because I added extra weight in the butt stock down here, so that I have a more steady position when I'm shooting offhand or standing. But this is the upper and lower. Okay, I'm going to show you how to take it apart now. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to completely separate the upper and the lower. There's another retaining pin right there. Let me get this light. Right there. Okay, let's give it a little push. Start to get a hold of it. Push it out a little bit. Lower, upper, completely separated. Now I'm going to show you how to take the action out. Okay, lift it up. Okay, grab the charging handle like you would if you were going to move back the slide. Pull slowly. Don't let the bolt fall out. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Okay, right here. Pull on the bolt. There's your bolt. Set that down. Okay. Charging handle. Take that out. Just set it there. Now all that is basically is just a barrel. Okay. All that is a barrel. So you're going to clean the barrel out later on. I'll get to that later. Here's your bolt. There's your where the actual firing pin hits the bullet. Alright, I'm going to show you how to take this apart. Now I have a push pin and a small finishing nail just to assist me. Right here there's a cotter pin. Okay. Right there. Push it out a little bit. Pull it out the rest of the way. That's it. Set that there. I'm going to keep it in order of when I took it out. Okay. Now, this can move freely. Push it up. Actually, there's your firing pin, alright? Your little pin. That is your firing pin right there. Okay? That actually is what hits.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around.
That actually is what hits the bullet and sets off the explosion, which sends it down the barrel. Alright? Now, I don't know if you can see this. I don't know what you call it. I call it a retaining pin. I'm not sure what it's actually called. But you give that a little turn. Okay? When you turn it 90 degrees. I can't get a hold of it. Alright, well, you pull it out. There it is. Set that down. Now, with that out, you pull out this. I don't know if you can see this. It's probably going to be hard to see. Use a nail. This right here, it's being held down by this other retaining pin, and it's also got a spring putting pressure under it. So when you take out that retaining pin, if you're not holding it down, the spring's going to explode it up and make it fly. You don't want to lose that spring because it's really small. So hold it down. I'm just going to give it a little push. See that pin, how it popped out? Now, I'm just going to push the pin all the way out. Alright, there's your pin. Set that over here. I'll let up slowly on this. See that little spring? That's what'll make it fly. Alright, this is a brush, like a toothbrush. It came with my cleaning kit. If it didn't come with one, I would have just used a toothbrush, or just the same. Okay, now to clean all this stuff, Shooter's Choice Firearm Bore Cleaner. I got a little bottle of it. I just take this and put it all over everything, just a little bit on just put it on the brush or a little bit on here. You scrub everywhere. Okay, just get everything that'll come off, get it off, but don't scratch it down where you scrape the metal or whatever. Okay, this right here, it's kind of hard to clean, especially right there. You get a lot of thick carbon buildup, and that takes a while to clean. This little hole right here. Okay, I take a Q-tip or an ear cleaner, whatever you want to call it, a little cotton swab, and I put a little bit of this on there, and I run it down in there. There's a lot of stuff built up in there. I run it down in there, in and out, and in and out. Then I get a dry new ear cleaner or whatever, and I dry it out. That gets it pretty clean. There's not really specifics on how to clean it. You just kind of, clean it. I don't know if you can see this, but right here, to clean all this stuff, you just put a little bit Shooter's Choice Bore Cleaner, Firearm Bore Cleaner, on there and just rub it with this brush. Okay? I'm not going to do it right now, but you get it. Alright, so all that will be clean. Right here, this needs to all be clean. Put a little bit of that on there. Rub it all down. In there, I take another cotton swab, run it in there with some of this on there. I get all that cleaned out. Alright, I got a little bit of break-free lubricant. Now, I'm not going to clean this because I cleaned it last year after my last match. And I got a match coming up, so I'm going to lube all this up and get it running smooth so that it works well for my match coming up this Saturday. Okay? Any moving part, basically. Any moving part, you want to put a little bit of this on. Okay? Not a ton. You don't want it to be dripping. You don't really want it to get on you, just a little bit. Alright? Here's your lower... Whoa, almost knocked all that crap over. Here's your lower assembly line. In here, there's a gigantic spring that pushes the bolt forward when the recoil pushes the bolt back. Okay? Okay? Alright, I'm going to take the toothbrush thing, push in that little pin. Alright, here's a big old spring. Okay? There's a big old spring. I just take a little bit of lube and kind of get it on my hand. Just put it right there in my hand and just go all over. Just get it all over that. Okay? That's not really important. It just makes it sound smoother when you work your bolt. Okay, put this back in.